I found out about Jewelettes because one of my family members was in Jewelettes and she was so talented. I was so inspired by her. I was like, I have to be a part of that. And when I got here, I knew I had made the right choice.
I've been dancing since I was in middle school. I noticed that there was a drill team in high school, so I wanted to join. So since my freshman year and to today, I'm in the team and hopefully next year I'll be in it too.
I started dancing competitively when I was about 3 years old, and it was La Joya that kept it going. So in the middle school, I knew that they had a drill team, and it was the one thing that I could find that was similar to what I'd been doing outside of school. I joined the drill team in the middle school, and then the high school, the La Joya Jewelettes, are very well known, and they're just known statewide, valley-wide, and I know I needed to be a part of it, so I just kept it going.
They practice very hard. They practice at 6:30 every day, starting from the fall all the way up until we compete. On top of that, they go to the games, they go to football games, they go to basketball games. They have to stay on top of their homework for classes. They all take college classes.
I'm a part of La Joya College, so it is really hard at times, but I practice time management and that's how I get my things done, so it won't be too stressful for me.
Academically, I feel like it's helped me with taking the initiative. Because definitely with my teachers and going to Academy of Health Science and taking dual enrollment classes, AP classes, we definitely have to be on top of our schoolwork.
It's very hard to balance everything all together, but it all pays off in the end. When you're on stage in front of all those people, you get this amazing feeling, like everything that I worked hard for, they're experiencing it right now, and they're getting to enjoy it, and it all pays off.
Drill team just gives you that drive. It's like, if I get this A, like I know I'm gonna perform. I know I'm gonna be there for competition. So it really does help.
I always try to stay on top of my grades because I know that I have to be passing to be in the dances. So it's really my priority. It's school, then dance, but I do well in both, so I'm okay.
Dedication is one of the biggest things that I think these girls have, and it's amazing because it really shows in their performances and in their classes.
Besides like technical elements and actual dance skill, I've learned a lot of life lessons and like virtues and characteristics that you need. Learning how to manage my time. I wouldn't be the same without drill team. I probably wouldn't have the grades I have without drill team.
It really made me grow as a person and as an individual.
Learning how to push past what they think their limit is also one of the biggest things that I try to teach them. When they think that they're tired, there's a little bit more in there, and that's what I try to help them find.
We went to a competition in Cyprus.
This competition was an invitational competition. It was only to the top 20 teams in this dance company's competing realm. With us, we were invited because of last year's hip hop. It scored well enough that it was one of the top 20 in the state. So it was a very select few amount of groups and schools that were at this studio and this competition.
Since our freshman year, we've been going to the state level competitions. I know that previous years they would go to lower category competitions. So this competition is a lot harder.
Knowing that it was like one of the best teams in the entire state, it was really eye-opening. I think we did pretty well, and as a freshman, I was very nervous. It's like, wow, this is my first competition, I better do good, I better not mess up, I better do facials. But definitely it was all worth it. All our hard work was worth it.
It was like really like overwhelming because we work so hard for what we do.
So we placed first place in hip hop, we placed second place in pom, and third place in jazz.
When they called us out, everyone started screaming. We have like recordings of it, and everyone's like crying because you see this enjoyment and excitement inside of you. It's like it's never happened, and now you have it in front of you 4 years in a row trying to get this state level. First place in our senior year, you finally get it. It's amazing. I have no words for it.
A first place win was huge for us. I felt super accomplished. I know the girls felt super accomplished.
So I'm really proud of everyone because of the effort they put in to make the dance so spectacular that they liked it.
Being a Jewelette is a very different experience in high school. I think that if I wouldn't have tried out for the team, I wouldn't have the memories that I have. Just the chance to be able to go to every game and support, having that school spirit in you, it just gives you a different perspective. So just to be that image of a scholar and a student for La Joya High School, it's so fulfilling, and it really just makes everything better.
I'm glad there was never a time where I wasn't sitting with the drill team. I'm glad that I was always in my chair, the one that said Jewelettes on the back. I'm glad I always had my red shiny pumps next to me, and I'm glad that I always had that belt tied on and that vest with me, because it made me that much proud.
You know, the stuff that we provide them with here at La Joya High School or La Joya ISD is more than enough to prepare them for whatever they decide to do in their future.
We're actually in a very good place, especially with the Joya School District and the teachers that it employs that help us get to these levels.
It teaches you a lot. You create bonds with all these amazing people, and you just won't get anything like this anywhere else.
I don't want it to end. I don't see myself not being a Jewelette. I want to go to a college that's still a Coyote. I want to be in a drill team that is still a La Joya High School Jewelette. If there was any other way that I could continue dancing, I would totally take it.
It's a very great program that just really expands confidence, skill building, life characteristics, and just fun. It's just something that not many other schools offer.